talking of Microsoft and talking of Bethesda, is the Starfield one. So let's pop this on.
This is Constellation Star Station LO868. Welcome aboard. The eye's showing signs over another one of those big anomalies. Maybe you catch a smile and uncover the source of it all.
Bloody American dates.
I know. I thought it was.
I
June.
saw that. I went, 9th of June, amazing. I can't wait for that. It's only
I was
3
like,
months.
June. It's all right. Next bit's Todd Howard.
And then Todd Howard actually goes, and then you watch it all the way to the end, and then it comes up 6th September. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's just the teaser, isn't it? Have you seen any of the gameplay to it? Looks awesome.
I've seen some of the gameplay to it, and it does remind me of No Man's Sky to a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think someone's had some inspiration there.
Yeah. Not necessarily it's a bad thing though.
No.
Not seriously. It's not a bad thing. Not that they, it's the great comeback story, isn't it? It's like the Rocky of video games.
Yeah.
When it comes to No Man's Sky, when they're like, we'll fix it, and they did it by getting all quiet, and we went off. That's it. They buggered off, and then
buggered silent for ages. Didn't
they were just like, we're not coming back until we've got something to actually show you, which I suppose is good.
With this game, it's been in the making for quite a while. I suppose it's going to be a big one because Todd Howard said he's surprised at how large it is, and I'm guessing he's talking about the game. So I think it's going to be a good one. Hopefully, it's not just loads of map, nothing in between, and there's stuff to actually do. It looks like a good game, and as it's Bethesda, I'm expecting it to come for free. Maybe on Games Pass Ultimate.
It's coming through on Games Pass.
So that's fantastic for me, and probably you guys. I think you're both subscribers too. So it's actually a really good game that I think is only going to come out on Xbox. Is it?
Xbox and Windows. Yeah. I don't know actually, because there's
maybe
some finagling and bits going on. The downside is I want to know what game engine they're using. Because if they're still using their Creation game engine, it's going to be in for some mighty big bugs on day one. That patch is going to be, download that 80 gig game and then download that 80 gig patch then to follow it when they've decided just to replace the game with a working version.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the Creation engine. It's just going to be heavily modified, isn't it, for modern tech?
That's like 20 years old.
Yeah.
It's like 20 years old. You've seen the stuff that they can do on the Unreal Engine, which is just mind-blowing. It's that Unreal 5 as a tool is absolutely mind-blowing. And then, they're still using this 20-year-old game engine.
It says here on Wikipedia, and that's what I've got to go by, Creation Engine number 2. But that actually, that's been used for quite a while, since 2011. So, really, that's been used for Elder Scrolls 5, Fallout 4, and 76.
Do you know what it's like? It's like getting a sports car and then putting a moped engine in it.
Hang on. No, Creation Engine was used for those, but Creation Engine 2 is used for Starfield, Elder Scrolls 6, and Fallout 5, which are both TBA. So potentially number 2 is the upgraded version you'd expect. Hopefully that gets rid of any bugs and nonsense that we normally get with the Creation Engine.
Well, let's hope it's a leap like
Yeah,
the original Half-Life up to the Valve engine.
yeah.
Let's hope it's that kind of leap. Because it needs to be, doesn't it? It really does. I'm looking forward to this game. It's got to be good.
I don't know, because the amount of it's like I was looking forward to the Callisto Protocol last year, and that was my biggest fucking letdown. Okay. It really was.
I enjoyed that. I enjoyed
it. Did you? I kept on trying. I think I had like 4 attempts at playing it before I just went, I am not having fun. This is not. It's the hand-to-hand combat was janky. The health bit was janky. And I'm just like, the monsters in it were quite, in comparison to the stuff from Dead Space, which I was kind of expecting them to get a bit more complex, shall we say. I didn't have any of that. My most disappointing game of 2022 was Callisto Protocol.
I think the problem with Callisto Protocol is because it had got Dead Space roots, it had got a lot to live up to. And even though it's a completely separate game, there's a lot of Dead Space elements in it, and that's why it fell flat really. But there is still a good game there if you forget about Dead Space. But
it's just the combat action there. Anyway, Starfield might be good.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
I'm just waiting. It's like kind of, do I download it and not do anything for 3 weeks where they patch and fix this and then come back and then just enjoy the crap out of it?
I'm thinking it's one where you sort of go, I'm not going to pre-order that. I'm going to wait for it to release and then see what happens, because it's Bethesda. There's no reason. Usually they do a good game, but we don't know about this engine. I think this engine's the first time they've used it for a game, so there could be issues when it's distributed to the masses. Who knows?
I think there'll be issues. There'll definitely be issues. They certainly won't release it working, will they?
I know, but that's you don't. It's imagine. Well, maybe they do release cars that brakes don't work on, and the engines don't turn.
There's recalls all the time on cars.
Yeah, but it's not. But you can't. What do you call it? With there's a
turn it into an indie game, and it will be perfect.
Yeah, I imagine. Well, yeah. Let's wait with some optimism and stuff, and
over the next,
fingers crossed,
over the next number of months, they're going to start releasing a load more clips, I believe, of this game, and we'll be able to get a bit more of a picture on what's actually coming.
Yeah.